Sage, wait! I love you!
And welcome to the Best Damn Podcast. Joining us was obviously Skeletor, who introduced the show here. We got Cat Ear Maggie over here. Kluge sitting up there above me. And hosted tonight is the man himself, Mr. Sage Ramsey.
Thankfully for the last night in quite a while, hopefully, because Tyler will be back on Friday. So I don't know how much more of this shit I could take.
Oh, come on. We're not that bad. It could be worse.
Oh, do tell, please.
How about having a cat throw up on your floor after every time she eats because she needs a fucking slow feeder?
Yeah, well, here's our music. And there it goes. Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast.
Maggie's
Wednesday night edition. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that just happened.
What?
Oh, fucking Bubba. Maggie's pussy just threw up. Oh, Jesus.
Not yet, but she just scarfed down about half a bowl of food, so it's only a matter of time.
That's what happens when you stuff the pussy.
Folks, I may not survive tonight. I may not.
I don't know if any of us will. Well, good news. I have a very good true crime case that'll happen at some point this evening. So, cheers to that. I may or may not have gone a little heavy with my research, and it's going to be a little bit of a long one. Oops.
That's fine. That's fine. No Dr. Sage tonight. Apparently, there was no emails. So, hey, thanks. Whatever. I don't care. Just get back to it eventually. Whenever you all want to. I don't care.
Just sending questions for Friday.
Yeah, the stress has been real. And normally I don't let stress get to me, but god damn it. Oh, it's been real lately. If it's happened, it's happened.
At least the weather got better.
For now, and like it's a little bit better, but tomorrow it's gonna rain all fucking day. And the next day it's supposed to rain, but still higher temps. It just
at least it's not gonna be cold.
It's a never-ending fuckery.
Yesterday was cold.
Yes.
I was in Georgia for the weekend, and I left here in a hoodie and jeans. And by the time I got to Georgia, I was trying to strip off all of my clothes in my friend's car because it was so fucking hot and humid. And I'm like, what is this shit?
Was that really the reason?
Yes, it was.
Everybody, please go share the show.
Yeah, going from like 40-degree cold weather to 80 degrees with humidity. Yeah, I was hot.
So how was everyone's Easter weekend?
It was a weekend.
My family doesn't do
huh?
much for Easter.
I'm sorry, what was that, Kluge?
I said my family doesn't do much for Easter these years.
Yeah, neither does mine.
I don't celebrate Easter, so. God Okay.
My neighbor brought me an Easter basket. Actually had a Lego set in it. I was like, hell yeah.
Fucking Legos.
It's nice.
And brought me over some plate of food, from Easter dinner.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, you spot of Satan. This is my demon child.
That's a wild pussy.
This is my demon child. Absolute demon child. And I don't even think about it.
It's about to kick your ass. Look at her.
Oh, I know. She already has, and she will continue to do so. She is a spawn of Satan.
Maggie, please get your pussy under control.
She's like, I'll smack the fuck out of you. Look at her.
Air jail.
Why do I hear panting? Is there a dog on the screen or a cat?
Cat. And I was hyperventilating because she's clawing the shit out of me. Child, calm down. Calm. There you go. Was that complicated to do? Oh God, she is my problem child. She's the one that hides behind the stove and claws the shit out of me. I'm literally covered in scratches and cuts and all sorts of fuckery from her. And I mean that. Like, even my hand is cut up right now. Oh, now you're gonna be nice and curl up? Oh, you fucking bitch. I love her to death, don't get me wrong, but Jesus, she's painful. She causes me more damage than I do at work.
She causes you more damage than you do at work? So you create a lot of damage?
I run into a lot of things at work. I do. I hit my head a lot. But no, like,
that explains so much.
Yeah, I know, right? But no, what I meant was, like, she causes more damage than the dogs that I groom at work.
So you're saying your head hurts is what you're saying?
Huh?
So what you're saying is that your head hurts because you hit your head a lot?
That, and I have to deal with this chaos fucking... Don't you dare eat my food. That.
Boogie, I think I know where you were going with that.
Wait, I'm sorry. Where were you going with that? I was trying to save my mac and cheese.
I'm saying that your head hurts. Right?
Yeah, I hit my head a lot.
Well, you use less teeth and then it won't hurt as much. I do that to Amanda all the time.
Yeah.
Technically, if I did that, though, it wouldn't be my head that was hurting, so...
No, but you're the one giving head, so your head hurts.
As in head from you.
Mm-hmm. When you gotta explain it, it's just not as fun.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with a demon child, okay? Bear with me.
Your fault for getting them demon children.
Well, I have one angel child, and then I have demon child.
Hey, Hakuna Matata, whatever.
Hey, you should have named one angel and one devil.
I have Cleo and Azia. I'm not changing their names again.
I think our oil rig people went back to... No, I don't think they go back until the 11th.
I thought he said he went back Monday.
That's what I thought.
It was Monday. I don't fucking know. My head is so scrambled right now. I got too much shit going on. I'm being pulled in about six different directions. So
Alicia says Mama has to watch from work today.
Yeah, she her boss fucked up schedule and she's at the hospital.
Oof.
She gave me that wonderful heads up yesterday, maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't even know what day it is, except it's Wednesday. because I'm on here. Fuck you, Tyler. You've been at that show, or you've been at that business for so long that you should be off swing shifts by now.
I was about to say, one of my coworkers, her boyfriend works there and has been for like 5 years. Don't you do it? 5 years. And he still works swing shifts too.
They should just get rid of swing shifts because that is the dumbest thing in the world. Let's see here.
Really,
what up?
It really goose with people's schedule, like like in your head, not just time wise.
Will Height, saving grace, maybe.
Hi, Will Height.
What's up, brother? Bring some sanity to me because my head is so fucked.
Oh,
You missed the demon child.
Who is the demon child?
Her goddamn pussies.
This is the demon child. And now she's behaving.
See, I show up and she's behaving.
She was.
That's
kissing
because
and
most
throwing an
things
apple
are
fit.
fucking scared of you.
That cat said, "Oh shit, governor's here."
Devil Dog showed up.
Will Height, how are you doing, sir?
Oh man, I am doing it. Do I have a story for y'all later?
Oh, thank you. So we have your story. We got Maggie's story. I've got nothing because there's no Dr. Sage questions. The boys and the girls are back on the oil rig. Tyler comes back Friday. I think PWA is this weekend.
Yes, it is.
Tournament. I just announced that I met with my actual surgeon yesterday. I am 100% cleared.
Yay!
I can go back to doing everything. I am good to go. So my physical therapist cleared me Friday. Surgeon cleared me yesterday. I am 100% ready.
That's
Yeah, I saw everything in the chat, so I started digging through my stories, and I went to because I got a group of them that are kind of saved, that are huge, and I went to that to have that moment so we could have something big for tonight. Since we no Dr. Sage questions yet, unless some come in, and I knew our people were back on the oil rig, so needed something to be a filler.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure
Yes, sir.
they'll pop in here at some point.
Well, I do have a little bit of news.
Okay.
Good news. It's good news, don't worry. Well, with me getting moved into the apartment and being able to save a shit ton of money, I am planning a little vacation trip to go to Disney World.
Don't waste your money. Just go to Six Flags. I mean, Disney World's cool.
I don't know.
Don't get me wrong.
I want to see the whole Star Wars thing and the.
That would be the only reason I would go.
Well, didn't they also do the Avatar thing too?
Yeah, they've got the Avatar thing. The I think they still have the How to Train Your Dragon stuff too, as well as the Star Wars.
See, if I ever went back to Disney, it'd be for Star Wars and Avatar.
I mean, I've been to Disney World and to Disneyland, and the only reason I would go back to either one would be just for the Star Wars thing.
The last time I was there, they were starting the whole construction for Star Wars, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta go back." That's it.
Well, I got a trip taken away from me when I was a kid from my parents being pieces of shit. And now that I have my own money, I want to go for myself.
Fair enough.
So,
some other news: I am going to start up private tours again for the Walking Historical Downtown tour.
ooh, that's exciting.
So anybody that's watching, if you want to take a tour of downtown and learn some of the history and ghost stories, by all means, get a hold of me. I got to start ramping that up.
I will already let you know I want to go on one. 'Cause I was in here
Also,
during Halloween to be able to go on the last time.
big news dropped today from Stephen Bishop about the macaroni deal.
What?
Yeah, I saw that get posted today.
The what?
I'm pretty sure the macaroni cook-off,
Oh yeah,
Mac and
yeah.
cheese?
mac
Yeah.
and cheese cook-off at Goodfellas. Yeah, I saw that got posted today.
Yeah, he write it down.
How much is it to enter in? A dish?
25.
Okay, and when is it?
It's 25
Coming
to
up.
enter. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It's coming up soon.
Oh shit! How soon?
I'm looking right now.
I might have it now.
Like I sometimes show up to the Goodfellas events just because my mom's usually there.
Anything goes mac and cheese. $25 to enter, $5 to taste, and it's May 17th.
Yeah, it's next
What day
month.
of the week is that?
It's a Sunday.
Sunday. Oh, okay. Paige,
It's a
can you send that to
Sunday.
me on Messenger?
It's a Sunday from noon to 3. $25 to enter, $5 to taste. So literally, you show up $5. You can taste all the different mac and cheese. You get a little cup. It's the same kind of deal they do with the chili cook-off.
That's what I like about it because you always see chili cook-offs, but you never see a mac and cheese cook-off. That's awesome. And who the fuck doesn't love mac and cheese?
Dude, I'm thinking I'm going to enter this one because I
I
have a
good.
kick-ass one that Will Height reminded me of. And
There is somebody, and maybe it's you, Sage, but someone had messaged me right the very first time I posted a picture saying this may happen. And they got a buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Yeah, okay, it is Sage. I was thinking it was, and I've only had one, and it's Sage's, and it is fucking fantastic.
Can I throw my idea out for y'all to test?
Do whatever you want.
I'm thinking of a smoked salmon mac and cheese with smoked Gouda.
I'd be on with that.
You wouldn't think that it pairs well together, but it actually
Yeah, you
does.
would.
I've done it before.
that doesn't sound bad, don't get me wrong. Because I grew up on fucking macaroni and cheese, tuna, and peas.
Yeah.
Dude,
And that's fucking great.
Gouda
I said
makes
salmon,
for
not tuna.
Or just
I know, but
Mac-
salmon and tuna are not that different.
mac and cheese with hamburger in it.
What?
We had that growing up.
Come on, man.
That's like a hamburger helper.
Yeah, that's a hamburger helper meal right there.
Yeah,
It's
basically.
not bad.
It just wasn't hamburger helper brand.
No, I gotta double check the days at work and make sure that I'll be able to get there for it. So
Well, you're kind of your own boss, aren't you?
I'm currently booked out until June. I'm booked out 2 months in advance. Like I have to plan vacations so far out. It's not even funny. I already have time off in June. I've got time off in September. Like I have to plan time off so far in advance. It's not even funny right now.
Okay.
Why are you biting me?
What?
Cleo.
Somebody's biting you? Now,
Cleo.
one thing that Bubba brought up, and I'm going to share in the studio here. This happened at a recent baseball game. And, well, it's pretty fucking hilarious. So we're going to share it right now.
There's a still picture of it that
No, we don't need a still picture.
it's a lot. It shows a lot more. Like he's.
Yeah,
we saw the moon there. Don't need to see it all again.
Moon brought the dolphin out.
Sorry.
Poor guy got his naked ass showed on national television, and then streamed on the internet to the whole friggin' world.
It wasn't just his ass. Like it was a fucking monstrous, ginormous ass. Like, does the motherfucker wear underwear or does he free ball under his sweat shorts? Just saying.
I don't know, but I swear it was Steve.
I mean, well, it did resemble Steve Stanton.
Oh shit!
Not gonna lie.
Here.
But here's this, which we were just talking about. And this just looks, I mean, the graphics and everything looks great on this. So, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. And I believe Jason Kluge's sister might work there? Is that
My
right?
sister does bartend.
Yeah.
Usually on the weekends.
Oh, well, shit. But yeah, I think I am definitely going to enter this and try to win. Try to win,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't know who's judging.
Skeletor
Place.
says they're busy tonight on the rig.
I would imagine you got to fix everybody's fuck ups that were on there before you. So, who's your new helicopter pilot? Who's that? Since Rachel's not on there because she's a little prego.
I still say as long as she's got room to move the stick, she's fine.
Moving the stick is what got her in trouble in the first place.
Say, moving the stick.
She should have just kept pegging instead of fucking getting pegged.
Rachel, sorry. But that's why I'm your future governor.
Oh, that's funny. Broomstick, well played. Maybe he was Moon Pritzker. Skeletor says it looked like Bubba.
He had a big enough ass to moon from, out of state.
You know, I mean, it could have been Bubba, but the hair color was definitely Steve.
4 new lines open and not pumping any oil. You can tell they gave up. Oh, shit.
Oh, that's no good.
That's expensive.
Yeah, no shit. Stoner Chloe says, hey, guys. What up, Stoner Chloe?
Hey, you guys. Hey, did you get your hot tub fixed?
Yeah, no shit. That's got to suck being down there with no hot tub going.
We ready to come hang out.
She doesn't let guys in the hot tub.
Oh,
Unless they're...
Oh,
Unless
that
they're
means
gay.
fuck all y'all. I can get in.
Dutchman
Well-
is pissed, not at me, but the last crew.
Oh, I bet.
You just blame the last crew. We know you did something.
Probably did do something.
New pump arrives Wednesday. If I ever make it down there, can I get a hot tub?
Hey,
Who's-
today is Wednesday.
I want to know who started the prank war.
Who knows down there?
I
Dude,
know
they-
someone started it already.
Well, they probably ran into so much bullshit they haven't got to a prank war yet.
Shit, as soon as they land, they probably on a prank war. It's Skelly.
You right.
And he's probably blaming Chungus, or is it Chungus?
Yeah, Chungus.
No, seriously, I ain't putting no fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, dude, come on. And why would you do Miralax? Wouldn't you do Visine eye drops? That fucking
Oh, God.
quickly.
Oh man, he'd have it coming out both ends with Visine.
Right. I was saying, I think Visine makes you throw up too.
Yeah, it does.
If you do too much, if it's just a little, it's definitely the other end.
Definitely just coming out one end.
That or isn't it something about the Haribo gummy bears or something?
First week is usually when we get settled, so I guess there is kind of a cool period.
Well, that's a plus. At least you guys have that respect.
Not too long ago, there was something about Haribo gummy bears that was causing diarrhea or something. Like the sugar-free ones or something like that. I don't remember.
The sugar-free ones will fuck you up. Well, no, they give you constipation.
There's one, something about it was giving diarrhea. I don't remember. It's been a little bit, but.
Oh, shit. Chungus is already targeting somebody. He's got plans for one guy for sure. The new guy is asking for it, fresh out of trade school.
Oh.
Let me guess, one of those fresh out of trade school, and he knows everything, right?
Did he call you a Mexican?
Ooh.
Jeez.
Rookie.
I bet he walked up to Chungus and said, "What up, SA?"
Guess who doesn't apply for an oil rig this year? Man, you know what? I'm gonna go with pizza crust. Am I right? Ooh, no, it's pencil head.
Yeah, pencil head. No, pencil head doesn't do anything.
Poor Rachel.
But you know what? Rachel's still getting paid being on maternity leave. So good, Rachel.
Oh, Rachel. Damn, that's rude.
Yeah, that's rude as fuck.
I don't think that's fair. I think the father should get time off like that too, paid.
Fathers usually do if they work. They'll get paternity leave.
Not all companies offer it, though.
Yeah,
See, is that really a thing?
It's really a thing.
Not all companies offer it.
And they some companies don't offer it, but some companies offer it for a limited basis, not as long as the mothers.
So, Rachel, my question is this: Do you get as much money as if you were working, or is it partial? And if it's partial, are you kicking your boyfriend's ass because you're not getting a full paycheck because he knocked you up? Inquiring minds want to know.
Oh.
Good questions.
No,
that
this
is
guy
good.
chewed my ear out for an hour saying he's illiberal. Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, he didn't he have an accident and accidentally fell over a rail?
Wait a minute. If he is, why the fuck is he an oil worker?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
He got in the wrong field. Through my insurance, it's paid full time till I can fly in August. Okay, that's cool. I was always wondering how that worked.
Damn, that's fucking hella nice. And the dolphin's back. Speaking of dolphins, how many dolphins do you guys see out there working in the sea? See?
I think they see more sharks.
Oh, I bet they see more sharks. I'm pretty sure they sucked up a shark or two.
Didn't they have a big dead carcass of one that was like floating near the rig?
Yeah, I remember something like that.
Was it a shark, or did they even figure out what it was?
Oh, no. It was a dead whale and a bunch of sharks were feeding on it.
Yeah. Skelly pissed him off because he said reason we tolerate other religions.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm so glad I stopped reading that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Take that down.
Oh,
Damn.
that's Skelly.
Yep.
Wow.
Sharks.
Damn.
We got sharks, whales, dolphins, and squid. And aliens, bro. You can't forget the aliens.
Yes, I fucking did, Holmes. Oh.
Damn, Skelly. You ruthless as fuck. You know, I think Skelly wins best comment of the year already.
Might have.
Fuck.
That's what it's called when you own somebody.
You know, Cedric the Entertainer, he used to have this segment called Ninja Please. And I'm sure you can imagine that it's not ninja is the word.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So I'm gonna say that Skeletor took over the Ninja Please and kicking motherfuckers off.
No shit. Hey, Skeletor, did that get you called into an office or anything?
HR.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't think Skelly really gives a fuck.
Yeah, did you get a write-up on that one?
He wipes
You
his
had the
ass.
most write-ups last year.
Skeletor's already got to clean bathrooms for punishment.
No, not yet.
You don't interrupt my smash mouth.
Oh, dude. Fuck this. Hang on. Skelly. At some point, I have got to meet you in fucking person. You and the crew. Fuck, maybe I'll even join the oil rig and start working there just because I got to see this. Anyway, I got this funny feeling that you are the crazy ass fucking Bayou South living black guy that listens to every fucking ounce of music as long as it's got a beat. You would be the one listening to old school Southern rock, which a lot of people would say goes against who you are. I know you listen to hip hop. You're fucking loving on Smash Mouth. I bet you even get down to some country. And I have to see this. For science, I have to see this.
He had 21 write-ups last year.
Only 21?
That seems low.
That's for anybody else. That's nuts. Him?
How many write-ups does it take to get fired?
Oh, dude, they're fucking union. Like,
Yeah.
you
200?
kill someone, and even then, I don't think you can get fired.
He took a shit in Dutchman's leg.
Right? Come on, dude.
Oh, it takes 30? Oh, no, he says AO 30. He had 30 write-ups.
30 write-ups, you fired.
Now, is that within 1 year or total?
Well, considering they're 6 on and 6 off, that technically is a year.
Right.
Well, that'd be a season for them, I guess.
Did you have to bring up shit? Sorry, dude.
Sorry, Dutch.
Bad memories there.
Well,
Cycle.
he also shit in your bed.
Damn.
He stole Tokyo's fucking tentacle and stuck it in his ass and crawled down the hallway. Pretty sure he man overboarded your hook.
Yes, he did.
He stole something off of the helicopter, and Chungus chased. No, not Chungus. It wasn't Chungus that chased him down. It was that big, tall, fucking lurch-like motherfucker. Fuck, what was that guy's name? That was chasing him down to get it back. It was the flares, I think he stole off of the helicopter.
Wait, didn't he launch a flare in somebody's room?
It's a possibility. he figured out that whenever the music it was up really loud, that Tokyo and Rachel was having boom boom time in Tokyo's bedroom.
He threw a squid from the Ridge Bay
That's my brother. I can't arrest him out there.
into my bed, and I was.
Oh shit, Otis, did you listen to the show when I did the military moments from the Ladrang Valley that had your great uncle in it? I know Skelly was in here and he heard it.
He threw a pigeon in my room.
A pigeon or a seagull? Will a pigeon be that far out?
I thought he threw a seagull in somebody's room.
He said, "Yeah, I heard the replay. That was awesome. Cool. Wish I could have dug up some more info on your uncle, but very detailed on some of that shit."
I'm waiting on Mo to come in here and call me a baka for telling about the time that Skeletor are bitches and hard to catch. Okay, that makes sense.
Hey, Skeletor, I don't know if you know this or not, but if you take Tums or aspirin, but Tums is a little better because it's a bigger, solenoid and chip-like piece, and you throw it in the air. You throw food and get the seagulls to fly down and grab it. And then you throw one of those Tums or aspirin up there, and they catch it. They'll walk around for a minute or fly around for a minute, either or, and then their stomachs explode. Makes a hell of a mess. I'm just saying.
Jay,
Give him any idea.
what?
It's Skelly. He would have figured it out sooner or later. My homie.
Well, I mean, there was also a time that Skeletor took his eye and there was a water slide.
Little fuckers laugh when they get away. Well, they won't be laughing when their fucking stomach blows up now on. Oh, fuck, Dutchman. Don't give him any fucking idea. He would have figured it out sooner or later. But they won't laugh anymore. I promise.
Could you imagine if you did that with a Mentos?
I wonder if a Mentos
A
would
fresh
Hey,
maker.
Does your little store on the oil rig have Mentos? We got to try that. I don't know if that'd work or not. I don't think it would. I know why aspirin and Tums would. It's the chemical reaction in it. But Mentos, the only reason they had that reaction they do with diet soda is because of the soda itself.
Yeah.
I know Alka-Seltzer will fuck up some seagulls.
Yeah, Alka-Seltzer, Tums, aspirin, all of it.
That's not right.
It's funny.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Don't get me wrong.
So what other news we got?
Well, we know our people are back on the rig. Oh, shit.
I'm reading a story that's in the Daily Mail right now. New forensic investigation is questioning Kurt Cobain's death, ruling it a suicide, not a suicide, but a homicide.
They needed to do that fucking 20-something years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
32 years ago, actually.
32. When we all, what did everyone say when it happened?
Oh, there's no way.
Yeah.
No, who did everyone blame?
Courtney.
Courtney. Everybody and their mom said, look, y'all need to look at Courtney. This bitch did it. And they were like, no, she loved him. And it's just a tragic tale. Motherfucker, Kurt Cobain had short motherfucking arms. He could barely rap his goddamn guitar. He was a talented motherfucker. He could sing. He loved his kid. And you're telling me that when he could barely rap his guitar, that he could reach down and pull that fucking trigger?
See,
let me read the whole story, okay? His death shocked fans and sent ripples through the music world, but decades later, Kurt Cobain's final moments are under scrutiny. Nirvana lead singer died on April 5th, 1994, at age 27 from a self-inflicted gunshot wound in his Seattle home. At the time, the King County Medical Examiner ruled his death a suicide by Remington Model 1120 gauge shotgun. Now, an unofficial private sector team of forensic scientists has put fresh eyes on Cobain's autopsy and crime scene materials, bringing in Brian Burnett, a specialist who previously worked on cases involving overdoses followed by gunshot trauma. Independent researcher Michelle, who worked with the team, told the Daily Mail that just after 3 days looking into the evidence with fresh eyes, Burnett said, "This is a homicide. We've got to do something about this." She said the conclusion followed an exhaustive review of the autopsy findings, which revealed signs inconsistent with an instantaneous gunshot death. The peer-reviewed paper presented 10 points of evidence suggesting Cobain was confronted by one or more assailants who forced a heroin overdose to incapacitate him before one of them shot him in the head, placed the gun in his arms, and left behind a forged suicide note. There are things in the autopsy that go, well, wait, this person didn't die very quickly of a gunshot blast, Wilkins said, pointing to organ damage associated with oxygen deprivation. The necrosis of the brain and liver happens in an overdose. It doesn't happen in a shotgun death. Burnett has decades of experience analyzing crime scenes and interpreting complex evidence. He has earned national recognition for his expert analysis in controversial cases like Marine Colonel James Sabo's death and the investigation into Billy Joe Johnson Jr., where his meticulous forensic reconstructions challenged official findings. Spokesman for the Medical Examiner's Office told the Daily Mail, King County Medical Examiner's Office worked with the local law enforcement agency, conducted a full autopsy, and followed all of its procedures in coming to the determination of the matter of death as a suicide. Our office is always open to revisiting conclusions if new evidence comes to light, but we've seen nothing to date that would warrant reopening of this case in our previous determination of death. Spokesman from Seattle Police Department told Daily Mail that they are not reopening the case. Dumbasses. Our detective concluded that he died by suicide, and this continues to be the position held by this department, the spokesperson added. Daily Mail reviewed Cobain's autopsy, which described how his body was found on the floor of the greenhouse above his garage. Examination of the miscellaneous papers in the left front pocket of Cobain's jeans reveals some writing in black ink reading Remington 20 gauge 2 3/4 shells or shorter setup shot 10888925, the June 20th, 1994 autopsy reads. Wilkins said, to me, it looks like someone staged a movie and wanted you to be absolutely certain this was a suicide. The receipt for the gun is in his pocket. The receipt for the shells is in his pocket. The shells are lined up at his feet. Okay. The new forensic report noted that Cobain's sleeves were rolled back and the heroin kit was found several feet away, containing capped syringes, cotton buds, and pieces of black heroin of roughly equal size. We're supposed to believe that he capped the needles and put everything back in order after shooting up 3 times, because that's what someone does while they're dying, Wilkins said. Suicide, this was a very clean case. Police on the investigation said Cobain injected himself with 10 times the normal amount even a heavy heroin user would have used. Cobain's autopsy showed fluid in the lungs, bleeding in the eyes, and damage to the brain and liver. These findings, according to the forensic report, are unusual for a quick gunshot death, but are common in deaths from heroin overdoses, which cause slow breathing and low blood flow. The eye bleeding and organ damage suggested his body may have been starved of oxygen, which likely did not happen from the gunshot alone, the team concluded. In most head gunshot deaths, blood is often drawn into the airways. Autopsy did not mention this. While brain injuries can sometimes stop breathing, this usually happens shortly after the trauma, and with such a severe injury, some blood in the airways would normally be expected. The autopsy report suggested his brainstem, which controls bleeding, was likely not damaged, and his arm position also indicated he did not have the rigid posturing usually seen with brainstem injury. The forensic paper underwent peer review through the editorial process at the International Journal of Forensic Science before being accepted for publication. Wilkins argued that Cobain may have been physically incapacitated before the fatal shot. Quote, he's dying of an overdose, so he can barely breathe. His blood isn't pumping very much, she said. So that means the brain and liver aren't getting oxygen, and they're starving, and they're dying. She added that the size and mechanics of the gun made it improbable that a comatose Cobain could have handled it. If you look at the crime scene photos, you can see how big that gun is, she said. Imagine he's comatose and dying, and also the way he would have had to hold it. It's 6 pounds. The placement of Cobain's hands and the lack of blood splatter raised further questions. His left hand was tightly wrapped around the muzzle end of the gun's barrel, yet the shotgun shell was found on top of a pile of clothes opposite the expected ejection direction. So he's dying of an overdose. I mean, he's in a coma, and he's holding this up to be able to reach the trigger to get it in his mouth. It's crazy, Wilkins said. The team replicated the weapon and found if your hand is on the forward barrel, where Kurt's hand was reported to be in the SPD report, the gun wouldn't eject a shell at all, Wilkins said. So not only is there a shell where it shouldn't be, there shouldn't even be a shotgun shell. She also highlighted that Cobain's left hand was unusually clean. Look at photos of shotgun suicides, they are brutal. There is no universe where that hand is not covered in blood. You could eat off, gross, but like his hand is so clean. According to that report, the homicide scenario is that Cobain's left hand was placed on the weapon after death, explaining the thumbprint-like mark observed on his hand. In forensic investigation, such a stain can help reconstruct events by showing what the individual touched or how substance was transferred. Wilkins also cited blood patterns suggesting the body may have been moved. There was also blood on the bottom of his shirt, she said. The only way blood would get on his shirt is if Kurt was lifted and his head was down. There's no blood on his hand. There's no blood on the rest of his shirt, but there's a big blood stain on the bottom of his shirt. The alleged suicide note was also scrutinized. The top of the note is written by Kurt, Wilkins said, but there's nothing about suicide in that. It's basically just him talking about quitting the band. She said, and then there are 4 lines at the bottom. If you even look at the note, you can see that the last 4 lines are written in different. The text is a little bit different. It's bigger. It looks more scrawly. Wilkins said the team is not seeking arrests, but wants transparency and a re-examination of the evidence. We aren't saying arrest people tomorrow, she said. We're saying you have the extra evidence that we don't have. Wilkins also noted that she has spoken to families whose loved ones took their lives because of cocaine. In 2022, a kid took his life because he believed Cobain did. The copycat suicides have never stopped. Requests to reopen the case haven't declined. They both came back with no. Wilkins said, we're not even looking at your evidence. For her, the goal remains simple. If we're wrong, just prove it to us. That's all we ask them to do. And that's all they say at the moment.
That's what it is. They don't want to reopen the case because they know that they're afraid of being proven wrong. They don't want to take responsibility for that.
This would be a huge blunder on our part.
I mean, you heard all he was reading. It sounds like that's pretty cut and dry in its murder. I mean, without actually having video of it, that they already know everything that.
See, so Seattle won't take it up. I wonder if the county or if the state could.
It's the county that they were talking to. They don't want to reopen it.
Go to the FBI. I've known a lot of cases that did say this was injustice or it's not fair, and they go to the FBI and the FBI opens up the case.
I don't think Courtney herself did it, but she's behind it.
There is a documentary called Soap and Bleach. If you ever get a chance to find it, find it. It's done by a private investigator that Courtney originally hired to look into the murder, quote, suicide, whatever you want to call it. And a lot of the evidence pointed back at her, so she ended up firing him. And he went public with this in this documentary.
Wasn't there a guy that came forward and said that Courtney had paid him to off Kurt Cobain?
Supposedly she talked to somebody in another band, trying to get him.
The lead singer for the Mentors. And
Yeah, that's
he
who it
told
was.
and he told her no. And he actually threatened to out her for this. And shortly after, he fell in front of a train and died.
Did he fall in front of the train like you see the guy from last week that tried to push a guy in front of the train?
It sounds about right.
You guys haven't seen that video? Oh, shit. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll send it to Clue to share. It is nuts. They caught the guy who did it.
Send it to me. Kluge's having problems sharing stuff.
Yeah, because I'm trying to show a picture right now, and it's taking forever.
Still the one I sent?
No. I don't know if you guys can see this or not.
Yeah, that's a big gun.
How big that fucking thing is.
You know that's got some weight to it. I know it said 6 pounds, but like...
Now imagine turning that towards you. That trigger's way down there, and that barrel is up by your head.
Yeah.
I guess, you use your damn toe, but come on, man.
Most big toes ain't fitting in that fucking little trigger.
Exactly.
Not only that, but it's got a fucking muzzle, like a flash guard.
So some kind of suppressor, it looks like.
It's not a suppressor. It's like a flash block, a muzzle flash.
All right, I sent it to you, Sage.
Okay.
Ow. Are you feeling tired? Do you not perk up as much as you used to when you were youthful? Well, do I have a solution for you? It's Peck. This lovely little device uses natural essential oils. And one hit or snort, woo! And you're good to go. If I don't get sponsored by these motherfuckers, I'm going to be pissed. That was good. Should I do it the Colombian version? Hola, mi amigo. Do you not perk up like you used to? Do you need that boost to get you through the day? Are you tired of that afternoon crash? Well, let me introduce Peck. This little device you buy, you take this out, you put in some Peruvian Bam Bam, and woo! Brought to you by the Colombian Cartel. To the Colombian Cartel, I was just fucking around. Please don't send no one to the house. If you do, let me remind you, I am.
Oh, this ain't it.
What the fuck?
Damn.
That ain't it.
That's a food delivery bot that got obliterated, though.
What the hell?
Ow! Cookie ow.
Can somebody let me back in, please and thank you?
What? Oh, she gone. And just like that, there was 3.
Well, Kluge tried to share that shit, and then it didn't work, and it clogged up shit. So
yeah, tried to show him. If you watch the beginning, this guy sits there and he starts. Yeah, he's looking, and this is in Seattle. He's watching the train. He's trying to time it, line it up. This dude is literally doing this for the sole purpose to kill this guy. He doesn't know him. No motive, just wanting to kill somebody.
And he was close too.
If that dude wasn't standing as far back as he was and able to react in the time he did, he would be dead. And when they caught the guy, they asked him, "Hey, do you hate this guy? Do you know this guy?" Nothing. It's like, no, I don't know him. I have no clue who he is. Just wanted to kill someone. When there is no motive, that is the scariest fucking thing out there. That's a serial killer in the making. Guarantee it.
Yeah.
all right, so where the hell's Maggie? She's taking a sweet ass time coming back in.
I received something.
Oh shit! Now what?
You want me to send it to you or in the chat, our group chat?
Just send it in the chat.
All right.
Oh, hey, Sage. Remember how I was saying?
Yeah.
This is with Wild Cherry Pepsi. Dude. With RC.
Oh, dude, I love anything RC. RC is the shit.
Bang.
I don't think I've had RC since I was a kid.
You know,
dude, I love RC.
You know, RC used to actually be bottled right here, right down the road in Bergen also.
Wait,
really?
RC Cola?
Yeah, RC Cola used to be bottled in Verdun.
Ow. One of my friends that I had in marching band, who actually is still one of my friends, on our 10th grade trip to Dollywood for our marching band fiasco thing, whatever, he told me, he's like, have you ever had a moon pie and an RC Cola before? He's like, that's like a fucking staple. I'm like, the fuck is either one of those? So he literally got me an RC Cola and a moon pie, and when I tell you that oh my god, that was like the best combination I've ever had in my entire life.
What's the thing I just heard not too long ago about, and I think it's down south, probably I think a Georgia thing, or they put peanuts in their Coca-Cola.
That's an everywhere thing.
It's an everywhere thing, but it kind of started in Georgia.
I have never heard of that.
You've never heard of that?
No,
dude. I've seen that. Disgusting. I've seen that right here. Apparently, it's supposed to be really good. But it had the peanuts with the shells.
It's not bad. I've tried it. It's based off of that salt and sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think if you did it with, I think there's definitely there's sweeter sodas than Pepsi. Because everyone's like, well, you got to do it with Pepsi. No, it's based off of the salt and sweet. And
I've always heard Coke with it.
Yeah, I've seen Coke.
See, but, I'm not much of a Coke person, so maybe that's why. I've always been a Dr. Pepper Pepsi fan.
Yeah,
Bubba, who sent you that fucking picture?
I can't reveal sources.
What picture?
You really think I'm going to share that?
Why not?
So just to interject here, looking this up, the reason why it's associated with Georgia, even though it's across the states, is because Georgia is the heart of U.S. production of peanuts, creating over half of the nation's supply. And what'd you
Hey,
do?
Sage,
What?
you forgot something very important that we'll have to do at the end of the show.
Oh, fuck. Well, apparently somebody sent Bubba a picture of me that is some bullshit. And all sorts of AI bullshit. So I'm going to share the screen.
His chest doesn't look like that. Just saying.
God, Jesus. Hi, Zia. Goddamn fucking cats. Why did nobody warn me that they like to just run over everything?
I figured you would know that.
I thought that was a dog, not a cat. They're supposed to be more nimble and versatile and not just trample over everything.
There it is. Now it's gone. Bubba, now you have to tell me who said that or who sent that.
Later.
Oh, no.
I want to know.
I want to know because they didn't even put those on my nipples.
Yeah, I still saw the nipple.
Yeah, that was completely wrong.
That was AI's fault.
So you did it. Why are you imagining me like that, you sick fuck?
Oh, shit.
Remember Friday's show?
Do you want to
yeah.
touch his height? Look, Bubba, if you want to touch Sage's butt, it's perfectly legal if you slap it, but say good game.
Yeah,
It was actually for Skeletor. Skeletor accused Sage of having pepperoni nipples.
I do not have pepperoni nipples.
No, he does not.
I don't. Say Maggie knows. Will Height knows.
Cleo.
Knows.
Cleo knows?
No, Cleo does not.
No. No, she does not know. She has not seen that.
All right. Why don't we get on to some stories now? Let's go ahead and do Maggie's first because she says it is a rather long one.
Yes, I divulged really deeply into this one. I have listened to multiple people give their sides to this. I've done my own research onto this story as well, and I feel like it's a good one. Now, mind you, I'm a sucker for true crime.
This better be a true crime one.
It is, actually. Thank you, and not just a missing person. Since you shitted on me for last week's episode.
Yeah, I don't think last week's was very good.
This one is, in fact, a true crime. Alrighty. Welcome to the Crime Corner, bringing you something sweet with a deadly twist. Now, before we get started, I mean absolutely no disrespect to the victims and the families infected.
Infected? We're doing a zombie true crime? Sweet!
No. Affected, sorry.
Oh.
To the victims or the families affected by this case and everything about it. I mean, no disrespect. Everything that I have researched is my own interpretations, and facts have been proven or pulled from multiple sources online. Alrighty. Get comfy, because today's case is one that feels less like true crime and more like a horror story.
I like horrors.
I think you'll like this one. This is a story of a man.
Horrors.
Can I continue now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. This is a story of a man who lived a normal life on the outside while something unthinkable was happening right beneath his home.
It's like the greatest moment of my life. One of my last memories of my first run here was.
Who's got background noise?
Sorry, turning it off. Didn't know it was on.
You're good. Alrighty. We are going back to Indiana in the early 1990s. At first glance, Herb Baumaster looked like somebody you would never look twice at. He was a husband, a father of 3, a successful businessman who owned a chain of thrift stores called Save-A-Lot. To his neighbors, he was quiet, maybe a little odd, but nothing alarming. Nothing that would make you think that man was hiding something horrific. He lived with his family on a property called Fox Hollow Farms. The farm was about 18 acres surrounded by woods, the kind of place where things could stay hidden for a long time, a place where screams could go unheard. By the late 1980s, men in Indianapolis started disappearing, and by the early 1990s, a pattern was starting to form. Most of them were last seen at local gay bars, leaving with somebody, getting into the car, only to vanish into the night. The cases weren't connecting at first. Different dates, different victims, nothing truly was the same. But over time, investigators noticed a pattern. Young men, the same area, the same type of disappearings. But still, no bodies, no clear suspect. It's just like they were gone. Then everything changed when one day, Baumeister's son was out playing and exploring in the woods when he found a human skull. Being a child and finding that is absolutely horrific. At first, Herb brushed it off, trying not to make a big deal of it, but then his wife found out, and it did not sit right with her, so she secretly went to the police. When investigators went and searched Fox Hollow Farms, what they found was beyond anything that they expected. Not only one, not only 2 bodies, but buried, broken, burned bone fragments scattered across the property, spread throughout the woods like somebody had tried to erase every trace, but didn't quite succeed. Authorities would later recover the remains of at least 11 individuals, but that number is only based on what they could piece together. Many believe that there is way more, upwards of 20 victims, and most of his victims still remain nameless. Now, investigators needed to answer one question: how were the victims ending up here? And the answer led them into a disturbing pattern. Baumeisters frequented gay bars, a place to start a conversation, to gain trust, to take somebody home at the end of the night. Some of the men who survived his playful games at the bars came forward, and what they described was chilling. Baumeister would introduce them to a quote-unquote game. He would ask them to participate in autoerotic asphyxiation, a dangerous act involving the restriction of breathing. It first seemed consensual, controlled, but for Baumeister, it wasn't just a game. He would often take it too far, and that's when it turned into murder. Now we get into one of the most disturbing facts of this case. Inside his home, near the indoor pool, there are mannequins, life-sized ones positioned like an audience, watching. It's unclear why he did this, control, fantasy, or delusion, but it adds a layer of fuckery. Something beyond violence. By the time police were closing in on Baumeister, he knew they were onto him. And instead of facing his crimes, he ran away to Canada in 1969. Shortly after, he was found in a park with self-inflicted gunshot wounds, but not to confess to the murders, but talk about his failing marriage, his business problems. Not his victims, the lives he took, but his own selfish reasons. And because of this, so many questions got left unanswered. Investigators have long suspected that Baumeister is connected to the series of killings along Interstate I-70, a case of multiple victims found along highways without questioning, without a confession. We will never know the true extent of his crimes. Today, Fox Hollow Farms still exists, and even now, decades later, investigators continue to work to identify the victims found there, giving names to people who were almost completely erased. The scariest thing is how close he was to getting away with all of this, living a normal life and hiding his dark secrets. And that's the story of Foxhollow Farms, the hidden horrors behind an average-looking man. Sometimes the most unsuspecting ones are the most dangerous. And
Now,
sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
The mannequins, I feel like he got from Ted Bundy, because Ted Bundy had a problem with mannequins, especially when he went to Florida and was living out of that sorority house. He had a quote-unquote audience of mannequins that was watching him, so I'm not wondering if he maybe pulled that idea from there, but it also gives off kind of, it fits with this as well, of like the sexual crimes, because Bundy used the mannequins to relive his crimes in the sexual satisfaction of it. So I'm not wondering if he not only used the mannequins himself as an audience, but as well as to later relive and, for grossly enough, sexual satisfaction.
Yeah, but you can't have sex with a mannequin.
No, but if you are delusional enough in the head to murder people for stupid fucking reasons and disembowel their entire bodies and burn them and then scatter them across your property, your imagination could probably handle attempting to have sex with a mannequin.
A couple of wood splinters here and there, huh? I guess anything's possible with sick fucks.
But yeah, he almost got away. Well, I mean, he technically did get away because nobody can convict him fully of the crimes because there was no confession out of him. So it still fully remains unknown and unsolved case because yes, the bones were found on his property, but there's no way to prove that it was him.
Even with DNA nowadays, there's no full way to.
I wasn't able to find anything. Not like that, no. But I mean, they were.
Or have they even tried to? Well, even with burning, you could still possibly find DNA.
Not on the bones.
He didn't keep any clothing or anything like that, or they haven't found anything.
No.
That's fucked
up. But every aspect points that it was him because he was known to go to the local gay bars. He was known to take guys home, and there were the handful of people that survived. So everything points to him. Now, I'm thinking about next episode to look into the I-70 murders and see how it correlates to this case fully. Because I actually have not heard about the I-70 murders.
Okay. That'd be a good one, too.
I think it'll be like a little bit of a two-parter to see if it correlates or not. So that'll be something for the audience to keep in touch for. Let's see if it correlates or not. I also keep everything written in my notebook so I can compare.
Is that the notebook I returned to you?
Yes, it was, and it served a very good purpose now, so thank you.
And it looks like you're using the ink pens.
Oh yes, everything is in a different color here.
I almost kept the green ink pen.
I can give that one back to you because I don't use that one.
That is my favorite color. I almost stole that one.
But yeah, everything's in a different color.
Nice.
It's all segregated. My intros and my outros are
we don't do segregation anymore. Jay, the dolphin's back.
But no, everything is separated via color. So like my intros and my outros are in the pink. The intros to the cases are in the like cyan blue. The actual starting of the case is in red, obviously. The getting into the police reports come in is in purple. And then getting deeper into the case where it gets a little bit more fucky is black. And then going back into cyan and then back into pink. Everything's color coded. And it all
Have you ever watched the TV show called Mindhunter?
No, I have not.
You need to find that and watch it. I believe it's on Hulu.
I don't have Hulu. I only have Paramount because of one very specific one person who has let me use their Paramount, and that's the only streaming service that I have right now.
That's fair. Well, you need to find somebody that has Hulu and borrow their Hulu, because Hulu is, or somebody that has Disney Plus and borrow their Disney Plus, because Disney Plus also has Hulu.
Well,
and
can I borrow yours?
It's not mine to give.
Casey Anthony dropped an official.
But Mindhunter is fucking great. That's Mindhunter is the start of the BAU, which is the Behavioral Analysis Unit. So, can't hear you.
What, for me?
No, the Maggie.
She went mute for some reason.
Yeah, her.
Headset died. Give me a second to plug it back in.
Hey, we can hear you now.
Yeah, not in the way that I need it to be.
Well, okay.
Are you
Not
getting
the way she needs.
Tokyo, how you doing? Konnichiwa.
Why did Jerome come in and take a bottle of Tums?
Let's just say the newbie is going to be swabbing the deck a lot.
It's going to be a shit show. Alka-Seltzer's better. It's quicker. Just saying.
Give me a fucking second.
Okay, time's up. You got to be a little more specific on your times, because we are assholes, and we will hold you to whatever time you say. And a second is not very long. Yeah, Tokyo Mo,
Yeah.
somebody, Bubba here on the show, told Skeletor that if you feed pigeons Tums, their stomachs explode, and so do they, and it will get all over the deck. So, yeah, you're
See,
gonna.
I didn't know about Tums. Like I said, I knew about Alka-Seltzer, but
Yeah, it was totally Bubba. Not to throw it under the bus or anything.
blame it all on me.
Child.
You're welcome, Bubba.
Child. Why the fuck are cats so needy at night?
Well, cats. Well, you're gone most of the day, so they need all their love and attention whenever you get home.
Your cat is just trying to pull down your shirt and show your boobs.
Yes,
That's
I'd
what
be
I'm-
dealing with that all night. This is Azia. She is my sweet little angel child.
Azia.
Mhm.
Hi, I
Wait.
hope to name you.
We do not hold the cat responsible for any malfunction of wardrobes.
As a matter of fact, we're cheering on the cat. Go get it.
Oh, here comes the spawn of Satan.
Oh, see?
No, she is the angel child, but she's also the one that when I sleep on my side or my stomach most of the time. So this last night specifically, she decided to come and curl up.
Me laughing, clutching 3 bottles of Tums.
Oh God.
Tell him to use Alka-Seltzer. It works quicker.
But last night she curled up on my right side because I was sleeping on my left side. So she curled up on my right side, like right here, and was just. I didn't need the boob support, but she was laying on my right side and just like starting to knead and make biscuits on my head, and I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to fucking sleep here.
She's just helping you out.
"Huh?"
She was afraid you had a migraine.
Yeah, she was just massaging your dome.
Yeah.
So, are we starting the prank war? Hey, see, this is what I was getting at. Shouldn't y'all be happy that he is tormenting seagulls and not y'all?
Yeah. He's just getting the seagulls. He's taking care of the pooping problem by having exploding seagulls.
Yeah, see?
So The rookie has to clean up all the fucking bullshit. Just let
There
it go.
is.
And see, this is also what she does. She just flops.
Well, hey, that's a good sign for a good kitty.
And then you have that little fucking shit.
Oh, you got it on fucking headphones, so that didn't work.
Ooh, let's not.
He
fuck
says,
with-
"Oh shit, I took them for my heartburn."
Let's not fuck with Cleo because I don't need you getting too scared and puking again, please.
Like, Mo, I need Alka-Seltzer. Yes, you do. Hey, so I want to bring up real quick before we move on.
Claws, my dear. Claws.
I came across a news article, and I just shared it with Sage, and quite frankly, it's pissing me the fuck off.
You shared it with me?
Y'all remember Casey Anthony, right?
Yes,
That
I heard
bitch.
that. What is going on with that? I have followed
All
that.
right, so
True and true.
we all know who Casey Anthony is. Fuck bitch.
Yes.
Should die. Shallow unmarked grave. You fucking cunt. I don't call women.
Definitely murdered her child.
I'm sorry. I don't call women cunts, except monsters like Casey Anthony. You anyway. You got away with it. I don't fucking know how. I don't understand how you're still alive and somebody. I don't condone anyone fucking taking this woman out. That's not what I'm saying. However,
Do you think an Arasaka would be okay?
my question is, she really went underground. She shut the fuck up, kept her head down, and has been living life, which she shouldn't be, but regardless, she's living life.
Same, we heard shit from her for quite some time.
Now all of a sudden, she's poking her head out and making comments, and
That's not good.
she is launching an attack at ICE, and she is speaking out against ICE. She's speaking out against JD Vance for covering up and advocating justice for Renee Good. Regardless of what you view in politics or whatever, if just because she's on your side, if you're on the left, you're on the left, that's your business. But if you start fucking siding or saying, hey, this Casey Anthony is good and she's got a good heart, you start saying any of that shit and supporting this bitch just because of what she's saying, I'm gonna fucking hate you. This bitch got away with murder, killing her kid, not reporting it, keeping her body in the fucking trunk while she went out and fucking partied. And just because she may agree with your side, dude, there better be leftists going, bitch, get the fuck on. We don't need you. But if you side with this hoe, this proves for a fact the reason why I left the fucking Democrat Party.
And Amanda, she's not in jail.
No, she never went to jail. She was never actually sentenced for her crimes.
Nope.
She still claims the fucking.
Had she made it to jail, the inmates would have took care of that shit.
Or the COs at that fucking point.
No, we never put anything on COs. Nope.
Well, obviously, but
I don't give a shit.
Something would have happened. But no, everything points to her, and yet she's still proving it was my babysitter. I dropped him off at this person's house. Yeah, except for there's nobody
Then
and no record
why-
of this fucking bitch.
Why
My
was the
problem is-
baby in your trunk?
You know what? You know what? For the argument, let's go that route. She dropped the babysitter off, and the babysitter did it. You still went out and fucking partied for 3 goddamn days, not giving a shit where your kid was.
Not
Yeah.
asking, not calling, not texting, nothing.
I would move fucking heaven. Dude, you can ask Satan. I have sacrificed everything. There's times I could have done something for myself and I literally, I don't give a fuck. I will rip down the goddamn gates of hell itself, walk up to Satan, kick him in the fucking nuts and call him a bitch to fucking protect my kids. I could have done fucking big TV tapings and wrestling. I've had invites to go, and I took my shot when I was younger. But once I had kids, I took some shots here and there. But if it wasn't a guaranteed deal, I passed over many just because I wasn't going to be away. I wasn't going to be an absent father. That's a fact. He'll vouch for me on that.
Yep.
Can I speak for a second?
Go for it.
No.
Fuck you, Sage.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to pull the other side of that from Will Height. I have 2 boys who I love absolutely dearly. I had them in a very unhealthy relationship. We've worked past that now. I tried to take them on alone. I moved back into my parents' house, and that was the worst mistake I could have ever done for them. I won the original custody battle. I did everything that I thought was right for them in the moment. Moving back in with my parents, I learned very quickly that that was not what was best for them. I knew and still know that I can't take care of my 2 boys that I have on my own. And I did the responsible thing and gave them to their father. And y'all, whoever wants to shit talk me, diminish me on that, so be it. I don't give a fuck. I know I did what is right for them too, because I care more about their lives than I care about mine. And a lot of people, it's very hit or miss. Some people say, oh, you did very good, and I'm very proud of you for being mature enough to say you're not responsible enough, or you're not mature enough, or you know yourself enough to not take care of your own kids the way that they deserve to be taken care of. And I know that. But I get shit talked for that a lot. And I don't really like talking about it. It's not something I am necessarily proud of, because I wish that I was proud enough to take care of them. Hold on, I'm almost done. But I know they are happy, they are healthy, they are taken care of, and I still talk with them at least once a week. And they still know me, but they kind of see me as like the weird aunt at this point, because it is what it is. I'm happy that they are happy, and that's the most important part. I didn't let myself get to the point where I just didn't care. I knew what they needed, and that is the most important part of being a mother. You have to know and understand what your child needs, no matter what it means for you as a mom. I am done, Sage. You can go ahead.
Well, you kind of answered already what I was going to ask, but I was going to ask, are your kids happy? Are they healthy? Are they well taken care of? And you obviously still talk to them, and that is what ultimately matters in the end. You still talk to them, so I mean everything is great, and yeah, that's what matters in the end, as long as they're well taken care of and they're happy and they're healthy. Now, as for me, I never wanted kids, and will back that up 100%. And then I got hit with the turkey baster.
He's not lying.
Can
I throw some? Sorry, I never wanted kids in the first place. But when I had my 2, I knew that I needed to protect them at all costs, no matter what that meant.
That's fair. That's fair. And me, as soon as I figured out, or I found out, not figured out, I found out that I had a kid, I was there for him 100% and did everything I had to do to step into that role. And as much of a pain in the ass as it was, I was there for him, and I still am to this day. He ended up coming to live with me at the age of 13, and he was here with me until the age of 18, and then moved off and lived with his cousin. Now he's back to living with his mom in a small town here, and still talks to me, and I still talk to him. So I mean, everything's good.
Sorry, Sage.
No, it's all good. It was a weird thing to grasp, because this happened to me at the same time that I lost my father. So it was a horrible fucking timing. I lost a father, and a month later I was a father, or this or that. It was, and I didn't know how to approach it. So it was the biggest fucking learning curve and pain that I've ever dealt with in my life. Trying to figure out and trying to deal with him and trying to be a father whenever I just lost mine. And it was hard. It still is. But I was there for him, and that was the most important part, especially since I just lost my home and had to move in with my brother and his girlfriend and trying to make everything work. So fucking learning curve all over again. And it was a crazy time in my life. But I wouldn't change any of that. Well, I would change some of it, don't get me wrong. But I really wish he could have got to know my dad. That's for damn sure. But yeah, that's my ordeal with the kid. And I don't have any more that I know of, but that 10 years isn't up yet.
Anyone that listened to me talking about being a dad, if you took that the wrong way, if you're not with your kid and thinking I'm talking ill, that's not what that story was. The story is a good parent is a parent that will do anything for their kid, where their kid comes first. Flat out, if you recognize that the situation would be better, you're sacrificing yourself being a part of them for them to have a better life. That's balls. No offense, Maggie, that's balls.
It's not easy. I will fully admit that. It's not been easy.
You realize that they were going to have a better situation, and that's a hell of a sacrifice. Sage, situation there, when he learned of it, he missed he missed so many fucking important things because he wasn't told. And then trying to play catch up for fucking 12 years, 13 years. No,
I met him on his 10th birthday.
So 10 years you missed out, and trying to play catch up and doing those, but
not to mention he had like 5 other people he thought was his dad. So
yeah, and trying to rebuild those walls that got destroyed. So it's doing extra things. That's what I'm talking about when I say what a real parent means. I'm not talking about the fucking weekend warriors that literally will show up when it's convenient for them. That's not a parent. The ones that, there's a kid, gotta go. Fuck that. Man, I'm trying to feed birds. Y'all making a polecat cry here. It's
yeah, I'm on the verge of tears over here, but it's all good.
It's Chloe, for your situation and your concern, if you're providing a loving home, that's great. And if they do decide to look, be there with them, support them. It's going to be their decision, but also let them know that, hey, no matter what, you have 2 loving parents. We're here for you. From day one, been there.
And you're the mechanic. You're the daddy.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, if you move heaven and hell for them, it don't matter.
That's true.
I gave up being able to call myself their mother because I knew it was better for them. I am the person that gave birth to them, yes. But I gave up the title of being their mom for their own sake. Me and them were not safe living with my parents. In some kind of little bit of a fucked up way, I kind of relate to you, Sage. I have had to accept the fact that my parents are dead, even though they're still alive. But I act and treat them like they're dead. I've had to grieve.
That doesn't correlate very well.
I said kind of. Kind of. Because I have to grieve, or I don't even know. Like they're dead in the way that I don't get to talk to them.
But you could.
No, I can't. I can't. I'm sorry if that crosses a stupid line. I
had a punk ass deadbeat father that I call a dude. What? Understand that.
Maggie, you have some advice from Skeletor.
I can't see it, so unless somebody pulls it up, I
He
can't.
says, Maggie, you're trying to find your path. You had a hard relationship with your parents, but those kids will come to you one day, and I got the feeling they will undertake her.
Understand.
I think that's what he means, yeah.
It is what he means because he wrote it in the second one. Those kids aren't going to come in Tombstone Piledriver.
Hey, if they do give you the Tombstone Piledriver, you gotta sell it.
You definitely got to sell it. Chokeslam or Tombstone Piledriver, definitely sell it.
What does that mean?
It's a wrestling move. Yeah, that's why Maxine can't go to Thanksgiving and Christmas and bullshit because their standards because she's gay.
Say that they're
I wasn't
Democrats, but they don't support gay. What the fuck?
I wasn't thrown out. I stood up to the narcissism and the abuse, and I got exiled.
Fuck Skelly, dude. Mix Alka-Seltzer with Pringles. These birds love it. They're gonna fucking explode.
Oh Jesus!
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh shit!
Can you at least spell Alka-Seltzer and Pringles correctly? Because Jesus.
Hey, we get it.
I mean, we do, but damn.
We understand, Skelly.
Not all of us are literacy majors.
Neither was she.
I suck at spelling. I'm not gonna fucking lie. There's a reason I went.
I always aced my English and literary classes. Thank you.
I'm really good at all this because I've got an IQ of 127. So.
Ooh, congratulations, Missy Fancy Pants.
Thank you.
Corey says he had a punk ass deadbeat father who I call a donor.
Oh,
he left me and my mom when I was 6 months old. I would never leave my kids, I think.
See,
I know how that feels, and I swear I'd never do that. My kids are my life. That's right.
He went through, he's going to use that as motivation and fuel to fight for every ounce. It's all in how our lives and what we dealt with. And what the fuck, Skilly? I can't win like Tokyo Mo and her squid. Ooh,
oh my God.
Well, that's why you need 2 bottles.
God damn.
The Big Q goes on to say that piece of shit father came back when he was 15 wanting to see him, but it was funny because it was right when his mom got her inheritance from his grandparents passed. Yeah, it's funny how people in your past seem to come forward when times are great. You come across money or you got a good job and life's going good, and all of a sudden they come back and, hey, man, how's it going? I missed you. Can I borrow some bucks? I'm down on my luck. That's why Sage and I started a business, and we're still waiting for someone to take us up on it. If you ever hit the lotto or come across a ton of money, we're not asking you to pay us a fortune, but just add us to the payroll, because you're going to have people that are going to come out of the woodwork left, and your second cousin twice removed on your mom's side through your Uncle Bill or whatever, and they're going to come with some sob story. You can't hit them because you'll get sued. However, if you got some motherfuckers that are willing to drop a bomb or two, you cover the expenses, you bail us out of jail, we'll keep the motherfuckers off you. I'm just saying, hired service.
Well, if I hit the lottery tonight, I'm hiring you.
That's it. Motherfucking Bubba, people are going to come. Hey, Bubba, you remember me from that QLZ party back in the day? We were cooking it and hanging out. I shared my last blunt with you. No, fuck off.
Right.
We have maximum destruction insurance agency.
There's like, if I won the lottery, there's like 5 people I'm helping. Well, for the most part, yeah, like 5 people.
Hey, yo, how long is this taking? Really out here with Israel and watching. Dude.
Hey, isn't that the Giorgio? Isn't he the one that beat your ass whenever you stole the flares off the helicopter?
If you're out there feeding them and there's a ton of them,
it's going to take
it because it'll cause their stomach to explode and they'll end up diving into the ocean. It looks like they're landing in the water, but they're not. So
they're shark bait.
If you're feeding a bunch of them, they're flying around, look down in the water. And if you see some that are just floating, they're not floating. They're dead.
Shark bait.
Shark bait, yeah.
I mean, come on, we got to feed the sharks too.
I left my home state of Georgia for that.
It's helping Alka-Seltzer or the sharks with the tummy ache because the Alka-Seltzer's in the. He said, "Yeah." So yeah, just watch them. If they're dive bombing the water, they're not. It's because their stomach exploded.
I bet you some of them sharks probably have some fucked up stomachs after some of that shit they eat. Alka-Seltzer do them some good, I'm sure.
Well, hey, it's 15 minutes till.
Yeah, and apparently, yeah. Go ahead, Jay.
You want to hit the?
Yes. See if I can actually hit the right one this time.
Make sure you get the forest green.
You want the crayon, right?
Yep.
Forest green.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about some warriors tonight that have a whole legacy in themselves. Now, in order to talk about this story, we got to go back, and I mean way back. We're going to go back to when America was becoming America. You see, at the time, and if you go into your history, you see about different lands being conquered and battled and won and taken over. And that's part of the agreement. Once you win the battle, you win the war, you get the land. And there were many Indian nations that were a part of this conflict. But I'm going to talk about one particular one, and that's the Navajo. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up the Navajo is because they are a warrior nation unlike any other, but they have a vital part of our military history. So now that you understand that we had to go back and look at who the Navajo people were, they were a warrior nation. They could survive the winters with bow and arrows, knives, farming, hunting, gathering, bare necessities, but they used everything to succeed. Now let's go forward into the 1940s, and we're in World War II. Now you had 2 major battles. You had what was going on in Europe, and you had what was going on in the Pacific. Now in the Pacific, it was mainly the Marines that were leading the way. Now, when it comes to war, there is communication, and it is vital, absolutely vital. Those who possess it, who has it, has the tactical advantage. You can discuss enemy movement. You can discuss your movement. You can counterattack. You can lead an offensive. If you don't have communication, battles have been won and lost over this technological advance. So the Japs, I'll give them every credit. These are a tough warrior people in themselves. The Japanese, even though at the time they were enemies and We had hate and disdain for each other. I will respect the shit out of them. When it comes to physicality and size, we were bigger, we were stronger, but that didn't mean nothing to Japanese. They will fight to the death. Literally, it is dishonorable to surrender. They would rather take suicide than surrender. They are that loyal to their cause. Even in battles when we took over islands, the families that lived there, they had heard the reputation and the propaganda that Marines were so fierce that in order to become a U.S. Marine, you had to kill a family member. That's the shit that they used to tell their own people. So they would commit suicide. Their wives and children that lived on the island with them would jump off the edge of cliffs to not be captured. Even those that we even got on bullhorns and tried to tell them that it was okay. And they believed the hype and would jump to their death. That's how fierce they were to being what they were. So when it came down to this war, not only were they fierce fighters, but they were smart as shit. Every single code that we came up with, they broke. Every misshaped letter, symbols, numbers, everything that we came up with, they broke. And they were actually winning the battle in the Pacific. We were not gaining that much ground or an inch because of it. But then someone came up with an idea. Everything that we know in our history, the Japs have studied. Every textbook, every video, every detail. But somebody went to the Navajo people and said, we need your help. Why? Because their language isn't in a textbook. It isn't taught. It is literally from their elders to their youth. And that is the only length that their native language exists. So when asked, a lot of people didn't think they would do it. And the Navajo responded with, this is no longer my country, but this is my home, and I will fight for my home. Those Navajo Indians went to Marine Corps boot camp. They actually did everything that was needed to become a U.S. Marine. And then they took their language and used it as a code. It was so damn good, it was never broken. Over 1,800 missions, and never once was the code broken. They earned the nickname Wind Talkers. Now, this code was so vital, it could not be broken. It could not fall into enemy hands. So they were assigned another Marine to be with them, and that Marine had some explicit orders. At all costs, they cannot fall into enemy hands. You will die to protect them. And if you can't protect them, you have to kill them to silence the code. The Navajo knew this, that it could have been a suicide if they were ever overrun or taken, because the Japs came up with a plan. They wanted to capture. If they ambushed an entire unit of Marines, if there was a wind talker amongst them, they were going to keep them alive so they could torture them. But never once did it happen. It was protected, and it was because of the wind talkers and the Navajo people that the Marines were able to turn the Pacific and win it. So to my Navajo brothers, my fellow Marines, we at the Best Day Podcast, salute you.
Now, see, I've heard that story quite a few times, but I've never heard it put in such great detail as that. That's fucking amazing. Oh.
That is a bona fide 100% true. There's a movie called Wind Talkers, and it's actually got some pretty detailed stuff in there that you can learn. Now, of course, for movie, they did turn it a little bit where they made it sound like the Navajo didn't know. Now, some of them may not have known that was the case, that they would be killed, but most of them knew that code could not fall into enemy hands. And even for losing their nation, and still they have their reservations, but they don't have what they once had. Their argument when people ask, well, why would you do this? And I love the quote from one of their elders. It may not be my land, but it is my home. And that is something that people don't understand. So, like when you become a Marine, one of the biggest things they teach you is Marine Corps history. And you literally do this because history in the Marine Corps is absolutely a necessity. You need to learn from past mistakes. You need to learn from past victories. Even the ones that you won, you need to learn just because you can make it better. And that's how they do it. And to understand that part of our history, it was one of those where it's, hey, that's why a lot of Marines, especially if we have bases that are near reservations, they don't fuck with them, and they will actually stand up and they will protect them. I remember being told a story about a Marine sergeant who was at a bar, and some tourists and some shit were giving a Navajo problems at a bar, and this Marine walked over and beat the fuck out of these tourists, and it was because that old timer that they were fucking with was an old school wind talker. That's a Marine, dude. When you're a Marine for life. He may not have been in uniform, but that other Marine recognized the elder and fucking stood up and beat the shit out of those tourists. You don't, with the Marine Corps, if you fuck with the Navajo people, you're going to fuck with the Marine Corps. And that's just facts. They saved hundreds of thousands of lives, if not helped us win the war, because that code was never broken. So wind talkers, huge part of Marine Corps history.
That's amazing. Simply amazing.
Andy Hop, yes, we did lose one of the last of the wind talkers. All of the originals are gone.
Now, do you know if the Navajo people still talk like that? They still use their language and stuff like that?
I would assume some of them still do, and they keep that tradition alive. But unless you're a Navajo, they're not telling. That's theirs, which I don't blame them.
No, I don't blame them either.
You know, but who knows if shit goes wrong in the future? It's there, but maybe it's another one that'll, come up. Hey, yo, these birds shitting on me.
All right, guys, we don't have much time left. We got about 6 minutes, and we got to get out of here. Before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and do a shout out here to our sponsor, if I can find the flyer. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and shout out. We do have this coming up here. Second annual St. Jude's 4-person team golf scramble. That's coming up here.
That'd be the 25th.
Yeah, there it is on the side. April 25th. And it's in Taylorville.
You got time to get in it. Get a team.
I got to get rid of that comment so I can actually read it all. Damn it, I got to get rid of that banner too.
South Pad is covered in bird shit. Oh, I didn't think it was going to get that bad. My bad for sharing the idea.
So yeah, 100% of the proceeds go to benefit St. Jude's. Shotguns start at 12:30. It's a little bit later this year because it was cold as hell the first year. We started way earlier. We're not worrying about the deposits anymore.
Closest to the pin prize on par 3. Sage and I believe, will be working that again.
Yes, I should be there.
Just giving a heads up. The one asshole who decided he didn't want to bet, and I shouldn't say asshole, but you're an asshole, didn't take up the challenge, and he actually got closest to the pin and kind of ruined it. There's
no shit.
Long drive prizes on par 5s, catered dinner, a golf club raffle, and a $1,000 gift card raffle to Powder Keg.
You can contact Steve Toberman or Aaron Durham. Steve Toberman is 217-341-9292. 8232 or Durham at 217-561-6046. And this is at the Taylorville Lakeshore Golf Course. All right. Now I got to go back to this screen, take that off of there, and we can go to this one. And this is our sponsor, Up on the Square, 230 East State Street. They have Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, Pokemon trading card game, board games, miniatures, special orders welcome. Come in for a spell. These guys are open from 12 to 9 p.m. Come in and check them out. Ask them about that damn burrito because goddamn, that burrito is good. It's a little
That's
spicy.
230 East State Street in Jacksonville.
Well, I was getting there. I already said 230 East State Street. But yes, in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
But yeah, these guys are awesome. Go in, check them out, play some games. Definitely get a burrito. I'm telling you, those burritos are fucking good. But if you can't handle the spice, don't go in there. Oh, I mean, go in there, play some games, but don't get the burrito unless they have the non-spicy. Then you go get a burrito. Definitely play the games.
They're good sized burritos too.
He said, "Well, I made me do it. I was lied to." No, you weren't lied to. It literally is blowing out their fucking innards. They will shit and their stomachs blow up. They die. You just wanted to see them blow up.
What's that? Dutcher says, "What aliens?" Do you guys not remember whenever you lost all communications a couple years back?
Yeah,
you had to
use us.
Yeah, you had to communicate through the show because there were saucers. And
your internet worked, but your fucking walkies and radios and all that shit didn't work.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Because see, above, Tokyo Mo said, Jerome, did you take the Alka-Seltzer or the laxative powder?
Hey, Jerome is feeding the aquatic life that is around your rig. That's what he's doing.
Well, I maybe do it. Yeah, but there's none now, just bird shitting. Well, y'all needed some entertainment for tonight. We just helped provide it.
They'll be in the ocean soon and feeding the rest of the livestock down there.
And I'm sure you guys will get some rain down there soon, so your decks will be swabbed and fucking the shit will be fucking washed away.
We know your hoses are hooked up to the ocean, so you have an unlimited amount of water to rinse that shit off.
Jerome running covered in some shit. I look as white as Bubba.
Oh, shit.
That's pretty fucking white.
Covered in so much shit, it looks like a white Bubba.
Just tell the new guy that the little white spots taste like snozberries.
Oh, there you go. It's yogurt.
God, you know what snozberries actually represent, right?
Hey, yeah, the new guy was pissing you off anyway. Make him swab the deck.
Yeah, no shit. Get out there with a mop. Smell first right up of the ear. Oh, that's fucked up. All right, guys, it's 9 o'clock. We got to get out of here. We'll see you guys back here Friday. And our chief resident, head dick in charge, Tyler, will be back here. He'll be off a night shift. So finally, I get a break. Thank you.
Did I catch that Friday is when they're going to do the bidding on my hair?
I don't know what's going on Friday. Possibly.
Send the new guy out to clean that shit up.
Oh,
it's a learning experience. He knows everything, remember?
Yeah. I should send Bulbasaur out to clean it. Is Bulbasaur the new guy?
Oh, shit. One of them was an egg that is shit.
Oh, that's fucked up. All
Hey,
right.
you got fresh egg for the morning.
Yeah, as long as it didn't break.
Oh, it broke. You know it did.
Yeah, you know it probably broke. All right. Let's find the graphic.
I don't know that
shit.
seagull eggs would be too good.
It's eggs. It's-
I mean, egg's an egg, I guess, but I want to try an ostrich egg.
Oh,
Dude,
hell
do you know how hard it is to cut one of those open?
I want to make a big, hard-boiled ostrich egg and turn it into a deviled egg.
yeah. They just walked by covered in bird shit. Gorilla's piss and Jerome's laughing. I would too. Well, now you know if you ever get a new person, just tell them to, hey, go out and enjoy the night sky on the ocean rig. It's beautiful outside. And feed a bunch of alka sausage with birds, will shit all over them.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, the rain out here is different.
Coogie, you're just in time. We're getting out of here. All right, guys. Final thoughts. Anything?
What'd you guys do? Scare Maggie off?
No, she had some technical difficulties, I think, and ditched out.
You got spooked by the wind talkers.
The wind talkers. All right, final thoughts. Bubba, we know you're still
Seagulls-
thinking about.
Seagulls equal a shitty mess.
But they weren't seagulls. Those were pigeons.
Close enough. Hey, at least there weren't pterodactyls. That shit would be huge.
Oh, good God.
All right, Bubba's cut off for the rest of the night. Coogie, you got anything?
It was a homicide.
Agreed.
Facts. Will I?
If you think you're ballsy enough to test us at war, a game that we're really good, understand that we play war games with ourselves, because the next three nations underneath us, their technology is nowhere close. So we literally play war games and beat the shit out of ourselves to make our technology even better. And what we spend on defense is 25 times more than the next 23 nations combined. Yeah, maybe think first. But then again, many nations didn't. Peace.
Well said, sir. Well said. All else fails, we'll get the Navajo involved again. Tonight was good. A lot of fun. People are getting shit on the Ola rig. It's not our fault or Will Height's fault. It's Skeletor's for listening to.
No, it's Chris Valente. He's a piece of shit.
Okay, yeah, that works too. So, y'all have a good night. Enjoy the shit storm. Really. And we are getting out of here. So, y'all have a good night. Deuces. Literally.
Time to make this podcast history. Got it. This is mine now. Run, frog, run.